My name is Amber and I'm a Crochet and Beginner Friendly. Today I'm going to show you 3 super easy beginner friendly ways to do the crossed double crochet stitch. Today I'm going to show you how to do a really super easy, beautiful, beginner friendly stitch called the crossed double crochet stitch. So you want to start your chain off in multiples of 3. I think I'm going to start with 15. And then we'll get started. Okay, so if I'm not going to put any kind of like border of a half double crochet stitch or anything like that, I need to start into the sixth stitch of my chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go into the 6th one with a double crochet stitch. And the reason I do that is because this part folded up will be my beginning double crochet stitch at the beginning of my row. I don't want to make that too small or have these stitches close together. It'll look funny. So the next one, I'm going to go with a double crochet stitch into that 5th space. And at first it's going to look a little bit awkward, but it'll come together. What you want to do is you want to skip one from the one you worked into. So we worked into this one here. We're going to skip this one and go into the next one with a double crochet stitch, and then I'm going to do a double crochet stitch back into that space that we skipped. Oops. Okay. Skip the one we worked into before, skip the next empty one, and then go into the second one with a double crochet stitch. And then go back into the one we skipped. Okay, so see, you can see that your stitches are starting to cross. Keep doing that until you are all the way across the very end of this row. And then we'll do row 2. When you're done with row 1, at the very end, you're going to end with a double crochet stitch. Okay. So there's row 1. Now we're going to chain 3 and go into the tops of the ones we were below, making sure that they kind of line up. So I'm going to skip these, the one that's right below my hook, go skip the next one, and then go into this 3rd one from my hook with a double crochet stitch, and then go back into the one I missed with another double crochet stitch. Okay, so skip one, go into the next one with a double crochet stitch, and then go back into the one we missed with a double crochet stitch. So keep doing that all the way across row 2, making sure that you end with a double crochet stitch. Okay, so that's the end of row 2. I'm going to chain 3 and go into row 3, and I'm going to continue that all the way to the end. The same thing I was doing, so skipping these 2, go into this one here with a double crochet stitch, and it gets easier as you go along because you can just line them up. They will look like they're going a little bit different directions because we are going back and forth, front and back with this. So each row is going to be going, look a little bit different. So let me show you what I mean. If you can see, these ones are slightly slanted that way and these ones are slanted this way. So there's one way to do the cross double crochet stitch. You don't have to put anything in between it. I'm going to show you a couple more ways on how to do this, and you can see which one you like the best. Let me know in the comments which one you like the best and which one you plan on trying. This is the second way that I like to do the cross double crochet stitch, and I like to add the first row in half double crochet stitches. I prefer that way. I think it makes it a little bit sturdier. So I'm going to take my yarn, wrap it around the hook, and I'm going to go into the first one from my hook. So this one, not the one I'm in, but the one right next to it. I'm going to go right into that one. And then I'm going to do a half double crochet stitch all the way across row 1. So a half double crochet stitch, if you guys are not familiar with it, it's super easy. You just wrap the yarn around your hook, go into that stitch, pull the yarn through. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3, and then that's the half double crochet stitch. So do that across your entire first row, and then we will start row 2. Again, you need to make sure that you end with a multiple of 3 so that your cross double crochet stitches work properly. Okay, so I made sure I still have 15. I'm going to chain 3, and then this is where we start the cross double crochet stitch. So it's the same as before. We're just going to skip this one that's directly below my hook, skip the next one, and go into the third one with a double crochet stitch. Okay, so keep crossing them like that. So skip the next one, go into the second one from the one you worked previously, put in your double crochet stitch, wrap the yarn around your hook, and skip or go into the one that we skipped with the next double crochet stitch. Keep doing that all the way across row 2. Okay, so now that I'm down here at the end, I'm going to end with a double crochet stitch. I like to make sure that I get kind of at the end like this, and I grab that yarn. I grab underneath all that yarn that looks kind of funny there, and I pull it nice and tight because I want my edges to be clean. Okay, so chain 2. I'm going to go back across the top with a half double crochet stitch, and I'm going to work into the one that's directly below my chain that I just did with that double crochet stitch. I'm going to start there, or with that half double crochet stitch, and then just keep going all the way across row 3 with a half double crochet stitch to break up those cross double crochet stitches. Keep doing that all the way to the end, and we'll meet back for row 4. Now that I'm done with row 3, I want to make sure to end properly. If I end right here, I'm going to be short, so I need to go one more in. I like to go down kind of into the center of that turning chain from the row below and do my stitch in there because it usually pulls it up nice and straight, and then my edges are straight. So once you have that, chain 3, turn it across, turn it around, and then we're going to be working on your crossed double crochet stitches again. So now we can just kind of line them up. We can line it up here. So this is where the last one was, but again, it's the third one from my hook. So I'm just going to put in my double crochet stitch right there. Then I'm going to do my next double crochet stitch in the one we skipped. I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way across row 4. So every time we're on an even numbered row, we're going to do the crossed double crochet stitches, and then an odd number row, we're going to do the half double crochet stitches, making this a really beautiful pattern. So I'm going to finish this row, and I'll meet you back here for row 5. Okay, so now that we're here at the end, I'm going to do my last double crochet stitch, and I'm going to go into the center of that turning chain that we had below to keep my edges straight. Okay, so I'm going to finish a couple more rows and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's the cross double crochet stitch with a half double crochet stitch in between each row. So this is a 2-row pattern. Really, really beautiful. I'm going to show you how to do the third one next. Again, I have my row of 15, but I'm going to do my first row in double crochet stitches. So I'm going to chain 2 more and go into the third one with my double crochet stitch. I'm going to do a double crochet stitch all the way across the bottom row in every single loop of that chain to make my foundation row. So finish that and we will be back for row 2. So now that we have our chain, we have all of our double crochet stitches, you want to make sure that it ends in a multiple of 3 again. Once you have that, chain 3 and turn your work. And then here we're going to do the cross double crochet stitch again, skipping these 2 and going into the third one with a double crochet stitch. And then going back over it into the one we skipped with the next double crochet stitch. And then just continue that cross double crochet stitch all the way across row 2. And we'll be back here for row 3. So I'm going to alternate these rows like I did the half double crochet stitch ones, but with a double crochet stitch instead. So it's going to look similar but a little bit different, just because the double crochet stitch is a little bit taller and it does have a slightly different look. So just continue those stitches and then we'll be back here for row 3. Okay, there's row 2. For row 3, I'm going to do the double crochet stitches again all the way across. Row 3, I'm going to skip this one closest to my hook and go into the one that is next to it with a double crochet stitch, and then go all the way across with a double crochet stitch. So I'm going to finish up. I'm going to do a couple more rows and I'll show you what this one looks like when I'm done. This is what your pattern looks like with the double crochet stitches in between the cross double crochet stitches. I think it also is very pretty. Let me show you all 3 together. So here's all 3. That's the first one. And then this one has the half double crochet stitches in between, and this one is with the double crochet stitches in between. So I think they're all beautiful. Honestly, I think the ones with the half double crochet stitch or the double crochet stitch in between are my favorites. But let me know which one you guys like the most. And if you make something out of it, let me know what you made down in the comments below. Please, if you like this tutorial, please subscribe for more tutorials like this.